Hello my angels, happy Friday to you. Hope you're fine and well. The energies are still a little intense. They're still a bit, oh my god, what the fuck's going on? I have a little visitor. I have fallen in love. I have met someone. And I'm now going to share with you who I've met. Everybody, this is Minx. Yeah, isn't she beautiful? She is one of my besties' little kitten. I'm only looking after her a couple of days because she's gone away. But this little bundle of joy is my companion for a couple of days, aren't you, baby girl? I mean, she's just so cute. She really is so cute. Look at her. I've fallen in love. I mean, she literally slept around my neck like a scarf. Then she slept in my chest, curled up while I was curled up. She just likes to be warm. Hence why I'm holding a big cardigan for her. She's very playful. She's only about 16 weeks old, but she's just beautiful, aren't you? So yeah, this is my companion. It's honestly making me want one so much, but I can't have animals here. Shh, don't tell that lady. In fact, even in this building, you're not allowed as a leaseholder. Even if you own it, you're not allowed to have an animal. I mean, everybody breaks the rules because rules were made to be broken. Offs. But yeah, look at her. She's just gorgeous, isn't she? She's so tiny. You comfortable? Are you going to do a reading with me? Yeah? Are you? Pop you down. You going to stay there? You can explore if you want to. Honestly, she's perfection. Oh, she's going on the table. The reading might be done by Minx today. She's beautiful. Right, sweetheart, I'm going to move you down here. Good girl. Good girl. She's honestly perfection. Right, so we know it's been quite intense this past few days. This buck moon, they call it a buck moon because it's when the male deers grow their antlers, or they've shed them and then they're regrowing them. So, you all right? Good girl. So yes, it's transformation, transition, it's spiritual transformation as well, connection. I've had to move my altar bits. Oh God, she's just perfection. She really is. I've also had to move any Palo Santo or sage that I work with because that's quite poisonous for cats. So if you didn't know that already, you now do if you're watching this. But yeah, this buck moon is quite intense. Full moon in Capricorn. As I said to you yesterday, it is a well, Capricorn is ruled by Saturn, and Saturn is intense. Also, I've realised with the cat, I'm allergic. If you can look at my eyes, I look a bit bloodshot. I can't really do a lot about that. I've had a tablet. I'll have another one in a bit. Oh no, she's playing with the... One second. Can you see her? She's trying to get the wall tapestry off my very ornate mirror. I wouldn't, darling. No. The mirror won't fall on her, don't worry. She's just exceptionally playful. Have you lost something under there? No, you haven't. Okay. I can see your toys. No, you haven't lost anything under there. You're just being nosy, aren't you? So inquisitive. So we're going to see what this collective need to know for today. We're going to see. We're going to see. What does this collective need to know for today? What does this collective need to know? compassion, lighten your load, and beauty. Well, compassion is a really beautiful energy for us to all have, not just for others or the world, but for ourselves, because sometimes we can hold so much inner angst and not really like release that compassion. Really and truly, in order for us to have compassion for others, we do need to have it for ourselves first. So it's all that whole fill your own cup up first, look at your own beauty. But we've got clarity and we've got confidence as well. So there's some very lovely messages coming through for this Friday. And then we have courage. Oh, there's a few C's here: compassion, clarity, confidence, and courage. Nice. Okay. I forget it, but there's 3 other C's: change, choice. Can't remember the other one. Someone tell me. Where are you? Minx? Where have you gone? Minxie! I don't like it when I can't see her, but she can't get out. Minx! She usually likes the back of my piano for some reason. 1 second. Okay, she was lying in the sun. Fair play to her. So we're going to get some messages for this. Let's see what you need to know. So we've got beauty, lighten your load, compassion, clarity, confidence, and courage. The 6 of coins in reverse. You have not been giving enough to yourself. You have not been giving enough time, energy, love to yourself. Lighten the load is clarified by the King of Coins. Then we've got the Queen of Swords. You are being asked to be more compassionate here. You are being asked to be more compassionate. And really choose that heart centre. Queen of Wands. Ah, okay, this is an interesting energy. Somebody's getting clarity on you as well. Oh yeah, King of Swords. Yeah, clarity. Someone's getting clarity on you. We've got a Queen and King of Swords here. Someone's trying to gather the confidence to tell you something. Could I please, once in my life, do a reading where it's not about love? A love life or a relationship. Self-love, absolutely fine, yes. But could I just please have a message that isn't about love? Yeah, King of Wands. Someone's trying to build up the courage to say something to you. Now, what is interesting here is we have a King and Queen of Swords, right? And we have a King and Queen of Wands. So we have counterpart energy, right? But what's interesting is we also have a King of Pentacles. So this pertains to somebody who's in the process of making a decision on how to close out something in their life. They've realised where you're compassionate and someone they're dealing with isn't. They're realising the clarity of the other energy. They're getting clarity on the other person, but they're also getting clarity on you, and there is no comparison. Then they're trying to build the confidence to tell you something here. They're trying to build the confidence to tell you the truth, and they're trying to build that courage to tell you and make something of this. Like, they really want to tell you something. So what do they want to tell this person watching? What do they want to tell them? The World in reverse. Okay, you've turned their world upside down. Literally, I think you have in a lot of cases. 4 of Coins. Okay, so 10 of Swords. They're needing some time. They know that it's done with the other situation, but they're needing some time. They're needing some time. Okay. Chariot. Yeah, they're needing some time. Cancer season is highlighted here, certainly. But intuitively, you already know this is going on. For some of you, you already have this idea, this is ongoing. Intuitively, you know, yeah, Knight of Coins. And you've known that this cycle that this person's been needing to close out has been a long time. So it's like, okay, they're finally making that decision and choice. 5 of Cups, yeah. There's a sadness to this, obviously. And the sadness could be leaving a family unit, yes, but what I'm getting more than anything is that, yes, they could be leaving children behind, but, you know, they'll still share custody and all that sort of thing. It's just going to be difficult to navigate it all, but they will navigate it all because that's what's meant to happen. And, you know, the divine are orchestrating this because this person they're with is not serving them anymore and hasn't been for a long time. But the 5 of Cups is them having that regret for staying for so long. 4 of Cups, yeah, they've had this, oh fuck. It's almost like they've grown apathetic towards the other person because, you know, they've contemplated leaving them for a while, but this really feels like they're either in the process of leaving or about to. 9 of Wands, yeah. They're standing tall. What are you doing? Do you remember a few months back when I did a video from my brother's house and I had 2 dogs I was looking after? I love that. I think animals should always be in videos. Page of Swords. They're trying to figure it all out at the moment. I'm going to get some more clarity on this though because I feel like we need it. But they are trying to figure it all out. They are trying to figure it all out. All right, what else do we need to know? You know what? When you've got a kitten like this, you need eyes in the back of your fucking head, honestly. Because she's always so inquisitive. I also need to make sure she's not around me because she's fucking tiny, as you've seen. Okay, so what else does the collective watching this need to know? Cornucopia. Everything you could want in life more. The Thinking Woman. Ooh, okay. We've got Journey. We've got Adjacent Possibilities, which is obviously choices. We've got Angel of Strength. And we've got the 7th chakra, which is your crown chakra. Archangel Uriel. Okay. Let's go with these. Clarify Cornucopia. The Hermit and the Knight of Cups. Someone definitely sees a lot with you. Clarify the Thinking Woman, 4 of Swords. You know, you're taking some time out at the moment. You're taking time out to rest. Somebody is ending a journey or a contract with somebody else. Same message. They've known they've needed to do this for a while. Clarify. Yeah, there's been a lot of deception here. There's been a lot of deception here. It's quite sad energy, to be honest. And there's so much anxiety that's made this person stay, probably because of children or a family unit or, you know, joint finances, that sort of thing. But yeah, because the 10 of Pentacles is underneath the deck. So there's this real angst and internal battle, but they know they need to end things, or they know they're doing the right thing with this ending. it's not been serving them for a while, and they've known there are other options out there for them. They've known that there's someone better for them for quite a while. One sec. Okay, I'm back. So I'd started the video again and was channeling, and then for some reason it just still said paused. So that's interesting. This person has realised in this moon energy that, because we've got Emperor here as well, they've had this realisation. Well, actually, they already knew it, but it's almost like they've received double confirmation or triple confirmation, or in some cases quadruple confirmation, that they were dealing with something no longer serving them for quite some time. But I think with you, those watching this, if you're connected to somebody who you have something quite telling with, you get on, you have a friendship, even if you've not met them in person, there is this inner knowing that there's something special between you. And this person has really had that confirmation almost rammed down their throat over this lunar season, this lunar phase. Minx! Where are you? I really don't like it when she's gone quiet. Hang on. Okay, so she's lying in the sun again. Literally living her best life. So yeah, they've realised in this lunation phase we're in now, and well, yesterday, but it's obviously loitering, as we know, full moons in particular, 2 or 3 days either side of the date. So tomorrow as well will still be quite intense for some of you. I do think it's a lighter energy now, and it's really a time to go within and just quieten that mind and, you know, connect to source, connect to spirit, connect to self. Grounded presence is what's needed right now. And I'm getting this vibe that this person is aware you bring that grounded presence. You bring a lot to a table. So there's some interesting energies unfolding here. All right, what else does this collective need to know? Because, you know, it is the same kind of message. And the amount of people that are messaging me saying, oh my Lord, your collectives are so resonating at this moment. And I'm like, wow. Well, I mean, you know, there's no specific label connected to them. It's just what is coming through. And some will resonate and some won't. Right, so we have loved ones in spirit, we have rainbows, and we have the eagle. Eagle, looking at life from a wider lens. Rainbows, divine intervention, it's good luck when you see 2 rainbows, obviously. And then we have the loved ones in spirit. So your spirit team may be connecting in with you, your past loved ones, you know, ancestors possibly. You've got, and then we've got angels as well here. So you've got some energy around you, connecting in, guiding you. And this will be the case for this other person as well, this other group of people who are leaving. We've got communication. I really do feel like this person wants to tell you how they feel. But because of the circumstances they're in, they don't want to tell you quite yet. Hands. It's like they're waiting for the right time. Okay. Clarify loved ones in spirit. Yeah, they're being told, they're being guided, possibly by a father figure or grandfather figure. Take it as it resonates. Clarify rainbows. But it doesn't necessarily mean grandfather. It could be anyone in spirit, actually. It's like they're learning the truth. They're realising that in order for them to end something, they can't use emotion. They've got to use a pragmatic, logical approach to end something that doesn't serve them. Whereas with the other situation that they're connected to, they are following their heart, and that's part of the reason why they've got to end this other cycle. The 2 of Cups in reverse. It's like someone in the spirit world is saying to this person, look how fucking miserable you have been for quite some time. Look how sad you are. look at what you've not been receiving, and then look at what this other person has made you, look at how they've made you feel, this other person, in this space, in the time you've known them, which in some cases, I don't think is that long. It could be a matter of months, it could be 1 or 2 years, it could be a little bit longer, just take it as it resonates. With the rainbows, it's the indication that there is good at the end. There is a pot of gold at the end of those rainbows. Time to rest, time to rejuvenate. A lot of you are workaholics. We have the Hermit and we have the Ace of Swords. Going within is where you're going to get the answers you need the most. And the clarity you need. Clarify communication. Yeah, you're wanting to communicate something to this person that you're interested in. Or rather, those who are watching this, somebody's wanting to communicate something to you that, you know, yeah, they're wanting to indicate, yeah. They're seeing potential for so much with you. Now, obviously, you're just guided to focus on you, your life, your goals. Absolutely. It's interesting we've got the King and Queen of Swords again. It's like you both know the truth of your connection to one another. And in a logic-based approach to this, you work well together. But there's love here. There's heart-centered energy here. Anything else? There's excitement. There's enthusiasm. There's this wonderful new beginning unfolding for you both. Yeah, but there's been a lot of deceit. And if it's not been revealed yet, it will soon be. I think for a lot of them, though, they already know that they've got to walk away because there has been deceit in this situation, possibly with a mother figure. So there could have been some infidelity at the hands of a mother figure. Take it as it resonates. It's not the case with everybody. What they're realising is they need to move away from something because they know who their Empress is, if you want to put it like that. Yeah, the Emperor in reverse is here. You know, this is an awareness that they've felt unstable with the wrong person by their side. Like, yes, you should feel stable in your own energy, absolutely. But it's like this other person has highlighted to them how unstable they really have been, even though they thought they were stable. They're realising, actually, I wasn't in my proper energy. And you have made that change. You have made them feel like they can step more and more into their purpose, into their power. And it's all divinely orchestrated. King of Pentacles. It's all divinely orchestrated. And there is a separation going on here. And it will take the time it takes. There is oh, I just got a dip in my sacral chakra then. So there is, it's just a confirmation of something. Spirit gives me these little twinges sometimes just to make me aware of something. It's not actually anything going on with me. It's like you need to be aware that they're wanting to create something with you, but they can't right now. What else does this collective watching need to know? Because this is quite interesting energy. What else does this collective watching need to know? I just heard You Are My Sunshine. Ace of Swords. You are my sunshine. It's a very collective song, that is. Six of Swords. Yeah, they've gained the clarity they need to move away. There's definitely an ending here. Six of Wands. They're very aware of what they need to do. The Wheel of Fortune. Three of Swords. They're very aware that they need to move away from another person. And they've known for a long time. They want to feel more stable within themselves before they come to you, though. Clarify Ace of Swords. But I do feel like for a lot of you, you are going to be informed what's happening. in some capacity, even if it's only telepathically. 6, 6, 6. Balance. And another 6. They're definitely wanting to come to you with an offering. They see so much with you. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune, please. They see so much with you. So much. Judgment. Very naked. We're just going to cover that there. They see so much with you. Clarify the Three of Swords, please. Wheel of Fortune and the Queen of Swords. They know they need to cut this out. Without a shadow of a doubt. King of Swords. Yeah. And the thing is, the other person is also aware that it's not working. So they don't feel that guilty because the other person is aware that it's not working as well. But they probably gaslighted and manipulated them at times. Do you know what I mean? It's quite, you know, this is all unfolding how it's supposed to. And they've held on to this third party for a long time, or this yucky energy. I'm going to call it yucky energy because it's not very nice energy. At times, not always, but there's a real sadness to it. But like I said to you, it's more for holding on for so long. Like, it's almost like this person's thinking, fucking hell, I could have missed out on this and this and this and this and, oh my Lord. They definitely want to be single. 9 of Pentacles, here it is again. They want to come in the right energy towards you as well. We've got the 9 of Swords and the 5 of Wands, yeah. They've got a lot of trepidation and anxiety over how to come towards you. Did you hear the cat meow then? Minxie! Minxie! Hello, baby. Can you hear her meowing? She's just the cutest. Hello. I know. We're going to play in a minute. We're going to play. If you play with my feet, though, I might have to have words with you about that. She's so cute. Yeah. They know. Both parties know it has to end. But this person you have been you are potentially connected to, or you've got this coming, they're very aware you are different. Page of Swords. Oh, 7 of Swords. And they're aware where they've been deceiving themselves into thinking this could work. We've got the Moon, we've got Justice, and we've got the 3 of Wands. So there really is a sense that, like I said, the Moon is significant energy. Minx would agree. Where have you gone? Sweetheart, where are you? Right, I can hear her, but I can't see her. She's probably right under my chair. So cute. They're aware they need to make this change for the better. It is for the better. It is for a better life, a better match. And it would be better for their children as well if they've got children, because it feels to me like the kids have been picking up on this animosity, like this difficult energy. It's hard. I'm going to ask something now. I kind of feel like we need to know this, not because I'm nosy, but I think you all are. So, how does the person's energy that we're channeling at the minute, this group of people, how are they actually feeling towards those who are watching this? 8 of Pentacles and the Lovers. If that doesn't say, wow, I see myself with this person, I don't know what does. They feel like it's divinely orchestrated as well in some capacity here. You balance, you bring balance, you water me, I water you. Yeah. And even though you've come from different paths, because there's a different pathway here, there's a different upbringing, there's a different energy, like you almost look like polar opposites, but actually when you're together or when you're around one another, you bounce off each other. Judgment, realization. This is very divinely orchestrated. 6 of Cups. They feel like they've known you in previous lifetimes as well. I'm not going to say any labels, but this is divinely orchestrated, definitely. Yeah, Knight of Wands. They also have a lot of passion for you. They're very drawn to you. They're very magnetised to you. And then the Death card is here as well. So they know that you are part of their transition, change and transformation. Okay. Let me go with these ones. Clarify the lovers, please. I've got to be careful. Judgment. 2 judgment cards. Powerful. Clarify the 8 of Pentacles. They know how well it will work with you. Yeah, Page of Swords. They're probably also seeing you as a good fit. In some cases, for you being a step parent. In some cases. Do not attach. They're like, oh my God, I just get shown. Because of how you are, you constantly remind them that the other person is just not for them anymore and hasn't been for a while. Like, you show the other person's, you highlight the other person's lack, is what I want to say. I know it seems like I'm bashing the other person. I'm not at all. But your person you're dealing with is struggling with the fact that they've held on for them to so long. Yeah, you really have caused a tower in this person's life. They are going to be coming back in with something that creates a desired result. Thank you, Spirit. But at the same time, they have to take this time. Leo season is going to be very, very, very powerful for you. But also, there's so much passion here. I just got a little tingle then. Yeah. They've known they've needed to end something stagnant for a long time. It's not been right for a long time. Page of Pentacles. Confirmation with my cough. Excuse me. They see this with you. They see this with you. And for some of you, there is a proposal coming where you may find they want to possibly get married. Now, this could apply even if they've been married before. It's like they want to make a proper go of it. We've got the ending card again here. So there's definitely an ending ongoing. And it's unfolding as we speak, I would say. And if it isn't quite there yet, then Leo season will be very, very prevalent for endings. I mean, I don't want to harp on about it, but there are still a lot of divine unions to come. No matter the label, right? Divine unions are unions that God orchestrates, right? That's why they're called divine. And it just feels to me like this is a divine union. This is a divine union. So they want to tell you that they want a future with you, basically. Is there anything else they want to say at this time? Is there anything else they wish to say at this time? Anything else this collective need to know? Strength and compassion. I did say about compassion earlier. They see the compassion you have for life, for yourself. 7 of Wands. You know, they're a little bit, I think they're a bit defensive of the heart space. And we've got 2 clouds here. So they're a bit like, oh, can this person, even though they know you can give them everything they want, they've still got some healing to do around their heart. So they can't just jump straight into something new, of course. But they still have the clarity on who you are to them. But they are a little bit nervous, let's say. Master of Rain clouds, which is why they can't do anything right now. Understandably. Then we have Judgment again as well. So that realisation, that reckoning of, again, who you are to them. They're very aware. Queen of Wands. They're very magnetised to you. It's very, very clear. And, you know, they're unsure. Before they come in, they've got to get a little bit more balance. They're gaining a bit more clarity. You've just got to let them do what they need to do. but they are really and truly, in a lot of cases, wanting to share with you what is happening before they can take it to the next level, if that makes sense. Yeah, they're definitely leaving someone behind. It's very clear. Judgment in reverse. Somebody they've resisted leaving for quite some time. Same message. They know what they need to do. They know it's time. They know it is time to make that change. They know it is time to jump and take that leap of faith. They know. The Hierophant, interesting. King of Wands and the Four of, King of Wands and the Four of Swords. They know they need to end this situation, take some time out to heal. Very interesting energy. But, you know, I'm just going to see if I can get any of the messages because, you know, I'm fucking nosy. What can I say? How do this collective really feel? Like, how do they really feel towards this other person? I think Spirit's going to try and be a bit of a surprise here for you. So I might only get a few messages, but we'll see. How do they really feel? Because the energy I'm picking up, this group of people who are in this position where they're looking at leaving or ending something long term, whatever that is, in most cases it is a relationship though, they see you with such a positive, magical light. They're very drawn to you, they're very magnetized to you, they're very calm when they're with you, they're very playful when they're with you, they just enjoy your company and you enjoy theirs. And they see how well you fit in their life. What else do you want to say? Novice of Gems, Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they see it, they see it, they see you, they see you. Novice of Clouds, they're curious about you because they know it would work. Again, with that collaboration card, Three of Pentacles, they know you're meant to work together. In some capacity, you're meant to have some kind of purpose together. They've got the Fool here coming out. You know, there's a real onus on working together. Queen of Gems, Queen of Pentacles. They see you as nurturing and loving. And they feel, even though they're not a needy person, they feel like you would fulfill what they haven't had with the other person. Seven of Lightning again, yeah. The Seven of Lightning is like a defense energy. It's their guard is up from being left out by the other person. So when you come along, they're like, oh, you bring them back to themselves. You help them bring them back to themselves. You help bring that balance. But we do have Justice again, which tells me separation is coming. Separation is en route, is on the horizon. Yeah, because the Lovers is here. But they're also going to give you, look, we've got, oh my God, seriously, I love this. So we've got the Emperor, the World, the High Priestess. So intuitively, they know you literally kind of mean the world to them. They know that you and them have something very special, and they know that you highlight to them what they haven't had in the other situation. And that's that. So they feel very strongly towards you. Spirit's not giving me everything though, as I didn't think it would. And that's fine. You know, you just stay in your heart center. Just keep focusing on you, living your life, focus on you, your goals, your journey. But this person you're connected to, intuitively, you are aware there's no bullshit there. There's no difficult energies in terms of, like I said to you before, there's no cheating energy. It's not that type of dynamic. There's no toxicity between you and them. There is a bit of toxicity between them and their other dynamic, which they're closing out or have closed out. Take it as it resonates. But they're coming for you. When the time is right, you do need to be patient, but when the time is right, they're coming for you. I honestly don't think it's going to take that long. They just need some time to bring back their center, ground, and become one with themselves again, because they've been a little bit discombobulated with all of this energy. I'm now going playing with my, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that because you'll think, what the fuck? I'm now going to go and play with my my little visitor that I've got for a couple of days. So if you want me, I will be playing with Minx. Email me, zoe@thesassyspiritualist.co.uk if you're interested in any of my services, you're wanting to book in. I think I have availability for something next week. I think it's a healing session, but double check with me if you're interested and you need something urgently. Or email, like I say, zoe@thesassyspiritualist.co.uk. That will be changing at some point soon. I need to get onto the domain provider. But remember, there's 10% off all of my services throughout this month as well.